Welcome back to another episode of Look What Jess Found. This is episode 828. And yes, it's another one of those penny rolls from the bag of dirty penny rolls, penny rolls, penny bag. I don't know if this is one of the dirty penny rolls. What I'm gonna do though is I took out, we're gonna see if they're not dirty, then we got a regular penny roll. If any of these are dirty, I'm just going to put them to the side, and I'm going to pull out a second penny roll from the... Oh, these are clean so far. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. You see, I told you they're not all dirty. I mean, there's two... There's one... That's it. There's only one dirty coin in here. Oh, wow. All right. Very good. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it. That's not a big deal. That is not a big deal at all. Now, in fact, that's to be expected That's to be expected. Okay? If you want zero dirty coins in your penny roll hunt, you best be buying those pennies online, because you're not going to get them. I don't know. Can you still... Here goes our first shiny shield. Can you still get pennies from your bank in 2026? Can you still get pennies from your bank? I'm pretty much done with getting pennies from the bank, to be honest with you. That's where I'm at in life, right? In my life, that's a close one. Well, let me see. Nah, I don't know. Let me see. Let me compare it to another. This is what I consider like a shiny Lincoln Memorial. And if you put these two next to each other, side by side, yeah, they're not too bad. You can see one's a little... That's okay. All right, I'll keep that as a shiny Lincoln Memorial. They're not... I don't want to get too bananas. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that's just where I'm at, man. Out here in PA, I talked about this many times. It's a welfare state. Is this a wow? Wow. And that's it, So, this is... I've never seen stuff like I seen out here in PA, because I'm from New York. I lived in Jersey for a little bit, and I've been out here now for over 20 years. And oh, that's something cool about that. Too bad it's in such bad condition. And maybe it's worth cleaning. I'll put it to the side. We'll see what happens. And for example, 2017 P, that one's too destroyed. I'm not going to hold on to that one. And I thought this was a copper. So for example, almost anything you throw in the garbage that can be used, almost like a zombie apocalypse, where if you find a nail on the floor, you're going to use it so you could put it into a 2x4 or something like that. And that's kind of what Pennsylvania is like. I told the story before in one of my previous episodes. My cousin, I had an old bed, and he had a bed, and he's in Pennsylvania, obviously, and he had a bed that he got from somebody, and his bed was totally destroyed. So when I told him that we got a new bed and we're going to throw that one in the garbage, he said that he wanted it. So I said, okay, sure. And so his bed, unbeknownst to me at that time, had holes in it and rips and stains and stuff like that, which, you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And so he threw it out. The ripped, broken, had like some of the boards in the frame were broken. And he threw it out, and someone took it. Someone took that bed that he had for 15 years that he got from somebody else. They took it within an hour with the stains and the rips. That's Pennsylvania. Okay, that's how poor Pennsylvania is. That's another shiny shield. Nice one. Okay. So So that kind of mentality just permeates in much of the state. You know, again, a welfare state, commonwealth, and like I think like the percentage of people in Pennsylvania that are disabled, um, on uh, on public assistance and Social Security is just ridiculous. This is like where you come if you're broke. You know what I mean? Anyway, so when you go, so when now that they're not making pennies, when I go in and I ask them for pennies, even though I know because I've seen it in the back, they'll have boxes and boxes and boxes of pennies. The teller looks at me like if I'm asking for a pint of blood, man. And I know they got pennies. Oh, those are only for business customer. I said, I have a business. Yeah, I know, but you're not business from around here. And I'm like, what? I'm like, wow, man. Anyway, so I'm not dealing with that anymore. I'm pretty much done. And that's it. I bought them for $75 now. I don't know if you could still get them for $75 anymore. I've seen boxes of pennies on eBay. I mean, I can look it up right now. It's very easy. You can find it yourself. You know what? Let me just check real quick. I'm going to show you because to me this is super, super, super. You know what? We're going to look at sold, not selling. Sold, right? Because I could sell something for $1,000,000 and no one will ever buy it. So we're going to look for penny box uh $25. That's it. And we're going to search for that. All right. I have it on highest first. Let's put lowest first and let's put buy it now and we have to go to the first. Okay. So, all right. And these are old listings. And watch the old. So when I go lowest first, but then the newer, yeah, but you're talking about, again, you're talking about big bucks, man. And again, I was getting them for $75. Look, $100, man. 100 bucks. $100, $100, $100, man. 250 bucks. It's three of them. It's three sealed boxes. Okay. Three sealed boxes. Okay, so maybe it ended at like 100 and something. Four. But you're talking about huge $100, man. I never paid 100. I think the highest I paid was 90. So anyway, I got plenty of pennies. I really don't need any more. So that's that. But again, the main reason is I just don't want to deal with the side eyes. You know what I mean? I don't like the side eyes, you know. And I'm not trying to really get pissed off or annoyed every single time I go to the bank. You know what I'm saying? So I just bought what I bought. I'll throw that out. I bought what I bought and I'm good. But for all of you out there in YouTube land, watch your story. Yeah, a little too. I'm not gonna put this into my shiny shields either. Just a little too circulated. What's your story? Are you still getting, man? Are you still getting boxes of pennies? Number one. That's number one. I won't even put this. I won't even put this into my dirties. And I'm not cleaning any more pennies, man. It's not worth the time. Are you still getting boxes of pennies from your bank? That's number one. All right. Let me know in the comments below. Are you still getting here's another shiny shield. You still getting boxes of pennies from your bank? Are you still getting rolls of pennies from your bank? Like you go there, hey, do you have any pennies? Oh, I can give you one roll. Are you still getting one roll? This is too dirty for my 2017 P. I won't put that into the 2017 P tube. I'll throw that out. Let me know in the comments below. Are you getting pennies from any other place in the world? Are you getting them from coin machines, from a friend, from family's piggy banks? Are you still getting pennies? That's a nice shiny one. Are you still getting pennies from the store? Think about it. Are you still getting pennies from the store? A lot of stores are not giving out pennies here anymore in Pennsylvania. Some are, but I'm talking about, I think in the past couple months, I might have gotten 5 to 10 cents. Oh man, if it didn't have those little stains, that would have been a nice shiny Lincoln. It's a little too stainy. I'm not just not gonna do it. Are you still getting pennies from your local, from your store, from your grocery store? You go buy well, hopefully you're not buying packs of cigarettes, but you go buy milk and bread. You go buy some milk and bread from your local. A little too corroded. Are you still getting pennies? Do they still give you pennies? Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, in about the past couple months, I got maybe 5 or 10 cents. I have on the side here, next to my desk, I have a jar, and in the jar, it's got the pennies that I get from that I've been getting over the. I went. I don't know if I've ever searched. If I did, it was like a year ago where I searched through. I searched through the pennies I got from the store. It has to be about a year, and those are the pennies that I've collected at least for over like the past year. And when I know they are absolutely not giving pennies out anymore anywhere, when they've outlawed the penny, I'm gonna do probably a series of videos on those pennies. That's my personal penny collection. I will do a series of videos on it. Like I'll do, let's say, 15 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes of penny not roll hunting, penny hunting through my jar until the pennies are gone. Like I'll do 10 minutes a day. You know what I mean? But until they stop giving pennies out, I don't want to. I don't want to start again. Once I'm done with this, I'm done. I mean, yeah, I might keep it keep a little tiny jar. Like I don't. That's a pretty big jar. I might have a little tiny jar. Like if I find a penny in the street, a little tiny. Like I have little ball jars, little tiny ball jars, and I might, or a pill bottle. You know what I mean? Like a medication bottle, little pill bottle, and I'll put pennies on it with a sticker. And that would probably take a life. Probably never ever fill it up because only if I find a penny in the street or someone says, "Hey, I got some pennies," I'll put it in there. But otherwise, I'm not gonna do that series of videos until they discontinue the penny. When they say, "Oh, that's it," there's no, and I think they're gonna do that in 2027. This, if not 2027, definitely 2028, which is which is a year and a half from now, a couple years from now, year and a half from now, and then that's when I'll do the series. I'll leave that right there until they say that's it for pennies. Nobody cannot use a penny anymore. It's not a denomination for currency in the United States anymore. That's when I'll do that series. It'll be almost like a celebration or a requiem, you know. No, that's revelry anyway. So anyway, God bless. Don't forget, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you in the next one.